Hey y'all, Rhonda here. I had someone ask me to do this video. I did an unboxing about a week ago of several items, and this Anna Griffin rocking card die was in that little haul. And so I had someone ask me to do a little video on how to put this together. It has instructions, and sometimes the instructions are a little, and not all of us are great at reading instructions. Hello. Um, but these, yeah, I guess you could figure it out sooner or later. But I'll just do this little video and we'll all know, won't we? All right. And I discovered something too doing this. But this is the die that you get. This is the pretty stuff. And then here's your mechanism as far as the rocking part, your base. So I did go ahead and cut that out, and I cut out some pretties, and we'll discuss that in a minute. So this is what you get, and everything is scored. I went ahead and, I had to figure out what I was doing here. So, but everything is scored. Can you see the score lines through there? All right, what you're going to do is this middle line here, you're going to fold it towards you. Okay, so that'll come towards you. Okay, then on the sides, it's kind of long here and then has a score mark here. Okay, you're going to fold that back. Okay, so this one's going to come towards you and this one's going to go back. So kind of put your finger in there and fold this towards you. Okay, and then these are going to go back. Okay. So it's going to end up looking like that. Okay. And you can kind of see, let you see here, what that looks like if you flatten it out. There's the other side. Looks kind of like Noah's Ark, doesn't it? Okay. So, what we're going to do, okay, I guess this is the front part. This is where you're going to be putting your embellishments, because Noah's Ark side is where you can actually write something. Because, when Anna Griffin decorates it, you can't do anything but see the decoration. So this is supposed to be a little area for you to write on. So that would be Noah's Ark side. Okay. And then this side where you can actually see the little stair step, that's where we're going to decorate. Okay. So if you fill this up, if you decorate all this, and it's going to weigh it down, and it's going to end up, it may rock, but you're going to start getting flatter and flatter and flatter. So that's where this little piece comes in. Okay. So that is this little guy right here, and you can see where, without the glare, how it's going to score in these areas and then cut it out. Okay. So you're going to make an M as in Mary fold. Okay. So you'll have it scored here, and here. Okay. So your middle fold, you're going to fold back. I'm going to move this, or fold it in half. How about that? Okay. And then you're going to take this, fold it back on itself, and fold this one back on itself. So you're going to end up with a W, an M, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Can you see? That's not very good. There you go. It looks like a spider. Noah's Ark and a spider. Okay. All right. So the middle one's going to go back, and the other two are going to go forward. Okay. All right. So these two ends right here, we're going to put some score tape. So kind of flatten that back out. And you can use liquid adhesive if you want to, or score tape, whatever floats your boat. We're just going to do this quickly. I normally don't like to tear it when it's this wide, but we're going to do it just for the sake of time. Okay. And don't say anything about my nails. You know, I love the gel polish. I love everything that I got or received. I did a video on it. Absolutely love it. Goes on beautifully, dries fast. It's the UV thing, all that. But I am so impatient when it comes to taking the stuff off because you have to soak it. And I did get the little pads that you put the acetone, whatever it is, on there. And then you have these little clippies that go on each finger. Well, they're fun to play with for a little while, and then it's like, okay, I gotta do something. So that's part of that. And then most of it is my daughter and I were pour painting today. And I'll have to show you a picture of that. She made some really cool ones. I made a couple of good ones. Excuse me. But that was a lot of fun. So I still have ink. I did wash my hands really well, but I still inky. Inky? How about paint? Anyway, you know what I mean. Just smile and nod. Okay. All right, let's get back to our M or our spider or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So here we go. Okay, there's our M, and then if you fold it, okay, so the outside parts, we put the score tape or the glue. Am I focusing? Okay. So we're going to take our Noah's Ark, okay, and there's really not a, I don't think you're supposed to put it right down here at the end. You're not supposed to put it all the way here, just somewhere kind of, I would say, in the middle or towards the bottom. All right, so I'm going to take one piece off. Okay, and we're going to end up with your little M like this. Okay, so your middle part is facing down. Okay, I'm going to squeeze it. We're just going to put it, that looks pretty good right there. Okay, so this is what you have. And then I'm going to take the other side off. And I'm just going to close this up. Give it a little burnish on both sides. And there you have your, can you see? Anyway, your little M is in there. So that's going to keep it together. Okay. Well, that's going to keep you rocking. All right. So that's pretty simple now that you know how to do it, right? All right. So I was using these dies to cut out pretties, and I had, I got some new paper, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be so pretty and all that. And then do you guys have the same problem sometimes? A lot of the times you think of something and you think it's going to be fabulous, and then you start putting it together and you go, ew, and then it goes a whole different direction. Well, that's kind of what this did. I'm going to put this to the side for a minute. So you have your you have your base piece, okay, that cuts around here, okay, and that's what this is. And then you have the decorative piece, okay, and then you have two more pieces on the inside, okay. And if I didn't put that second one in there, this would be full, okay. This wouldn't be cut out. I used that second die, okay. So I cut out several. That's that pretty paper I showed you that I got from, where did I get, Michael's? No, maybe, yeah, Michael's, that I think so pretty. And first I did this because I thought, oh, I love this paper. It is so pretty, okay? So I thought, okay, we're going to use that. And then I thought, oh, that orange is going to be really pretty. And so I cut it out, and it's like, okay, that's kind of busy. Okay. And then you have your other pieces from the inside. I was going to show you, is that my only one? Okay, so this is one. This is what came out of this. Okay, this was cut out. And then you have your middle piece, and then this is what was cut out. So I centered that in everything so it'd be just beautiful and perfect. And well, anyway, it doesn't look like I imagined it in my head. So I had this, and I thought this would be gorgeous because it makes that blue pop. I mean, really. And I thought, well, I'll put foam dots on the back of it and raise it up. But then you don't really see the back. And then you see that, and it's just kind of wild. I don't know. I was thinking. So then I started cutting. And I thought, what am I going to do? So I cut me out an orange piece. And I thought, well, then no. There's the other side. No. So then I cut out this one. I thought, oh, that's pretty. And then what are we going to put with it? So I cut out this. And I didn't cut out the middle like I did here. I didn't use that extra piece. So I thought, well, now that's pretty. And I thought, well, I could use this. And where's my pretty piece that I liked so well? There you are. That, and pop that up. Well, that's pretty busy. So like I said, it's not quite coming out, you know, like what my head showed. And then I thought, what about that? So it does. I mean, colors and the way you arrange things really makes a difference. Just adding a little different something in there changes the entire look. Okay. So what did I finally come up with? Now I don't remember. I think I ended up using something crazy here. I ended up using these. What did I use for the outside? Let me think. Was it the orange? Let me see. That. No, that's still too wild. And I ended up doing, this is some, I stamped and heat embossed these flowers, and then used the new Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend watercolor markers. And I thought that would be really pretty. You know, that you could add. Am I missing pieces here? I thought I had more. See, I should have just glued it together. I don't remember. I wouldn't have used that or that. But you see, I mean, that's pretty. You could put a sentiment right there and then call it good. You know, if you don't want all the busyness. But cutting all this out, I mean, this is very busy, and then you cut it out on busy paper. That's not advisable. So let me see, because when I finally figured out what I was going to do, it turned out cute, but I don't see all my pieces. Let me see if I'm missing something here. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I think this is what I did. And I know it's a little unusual, but, you know, we're all a little different. And I was thinking I did this because, you know, to buy Anna Griffin's embellishments, you know, the flowers and the leaves and the sentiments and all that stuff, it can get pretty pricey. And, you know, not all of us, you know, can get all that we want. So I cut out these circles to match that paper because I thought that was kind of cool. And I think, like I said, raise this up and then arrange these circles because all these circles have the same color in there. I think that's what I did. And yes, it is a little bit different, but, you know, why not? So let me go ahead and glue all this together. There's a few little pieces I need to get out there. And we're going to glue this down. And then I'm going to glue these together and put pop dots on the back of that, and then put these circles around and see what we come out with. So I'll be right back. Okie doke. So this is what we have. I know it's a little different, but you know, you don't have to use all the froofy flowers all the time. You know, this could be a masculine, this could be, you know, pop art, this could be, you know, just something out of the 70s. I mean, it kind of looks like that, but I just thought that was different and kind of cute. So anyway, you do you. All right, so now we're going to attach it to this. Okay, we have our Noah's Ark. Okay, we're not going to attach it to that side. We're going to attach it to the other side where you can see these little tabs. Okay, and you can use liquid glue, you can use score tape, whatever you want. The thing is, you don't want to cover up all of this brown, okay? Because what's going to happen is that's not going to allow it to rock. Okay, so you want to just cover it just enough there, okay? So it'll still rock and roll, okay? So let's put a little glue on here. And I'm just going to use wet glue. Put a little like so. Then what I'm going to do is turn this around. Make sure I have it up like I want it. Let's see. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that none of this is peeking out the end here. And see if I can square that up pretty decently. If it's leaning, you can adjust it just a little bit before you pull the trigger. Okay, so this sets up pretty quick. So hold it for just a second. Okay, so again, with that little M in there, it's going to keep it from spreading out. Okay, so there you have your little rocking card. How cool is that? And I kind of like my decorations. I just think it's different. I like it. All right, well, I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll go over it again. We'll make another card. We'll do whatever we need to do. But there it is. And of course, that just lays, you know, flat if you want to stick it in an envelope. And then you have all these other pieces over here that we can make more cards with, or we can use them in scrapbooks. You know, use that as a frame. Or mixed media stuff. Who knows? We're not going to throw anything away. All right. So there's your rockin' card. Until next time. Bye for now.